Welcome back to the channel. It's gonna be a little bit loud today. I'm at Gerber Collision in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I've got behind me my 2010, what used to be, well, what still largely is Cyber Gray ZR1, and it's about to go into paint. So again, it's gonna be a little bit noisy, but this is the current state of affairs with the Cyber Gray 2010 ZR1. And we've got a door here that's still Cyber Gray, but the car is essentially skeletonized otherwise. We've got all the body panels, obviously they have all the body panels off. Everything is getting prepped for paint. We may actually have some color on today also. The only thing that didn't come off, or that won't come off, is the door sill here. So we've got the door sill is still Cyber Gray and attached to the car, but literally every other part that was colored came off the car, which is sweet. And things like the hinges here are black, which is cool, and then obviously the engine bay itself, there's no color in, so it really lends itself well to be color changed and actually have a complete color change be done. So I'll walk you through the parts kind of hanging out here. We've got our driver door, we got our hood, the ZR1 hood, we've got our front fascia. Sticker still on the fascia there. The car had a carbon fiber spoiler on the back, and I bought this fiberglass one because it's the stock profile. The carbon fiber one was bigger and a higher profile, and I like the stock one better myself. We've got the entire rear of the car here too. Again, all debadged, still some cleaning to be done. We've got the hatch, which again, all still stock body color. And then we got all my parts they took off and my new parts that I brought and that they bought to make the car back to 100%. So a couple of things still to be done. The rear brakes, there's a 15-inch conversion on this car, and it's going back to full carbon ceramics once I get it back out of paint. And I wanted to also show, this was a salvage title car, but we've looked, and granted, we've got a broken bumper right there, which I've got a new one already in for, but we've looked pretty extensively, and it's hard to tell if there's any real damage on this thing that made it worthy of a salvage title. So I'm happy that it's in good shape. Not thrilled that it's a salvage title, but it is what it is. It also allowed me to do this color change, given that I wouldn't do this to a non-salvage car. So continuing, we've got the driver front fender. Again, getting prepped for paint here. Driver rear fender. So a couple of things to note that I didn't know before I started this project. One is in that auction video that is on YouTube where the auction takes place, that car is actually not the one that the guy bought. So that car is actually a Jetstream blue metallic car.
Now on the block, too much fanfare. A 2009 Corvette ZR1 Coupe.
And I was always confused because it was a grainy video and it was hard to tell what exact blue it was. It was a Jetstream car. And then after that auction, what he bought was the right to get the LeMans blue car from direct from the factory in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And so there's another video, which I'll link in here, that shows him picking up that car. That's the LeMans blue color on that day. Just a little side note.
It was a special day at GM's Bowling Green assembly plant today. The first new Corvette ZR1 rolled off the line this afternoon. General Motors unveiled its newest and fastest Corvette in a special media event. The proud owner of this automobile, Dave Ressler, also owns the oldest Corvette in the world, the 1953 model. The price tag for a new ZR1 is just over $100,000.
Another interesting bit on the color. When my buddy Tom here at Gerber pulled up the color for the VIN that I gave him for that LeMans, that original LeMans blue car, it actually showed this, what was called wave blue. And I know the names don't matter for paint purposes, but this was the color that was pulled up, and it almost looks like a Jetstream-ish color. But that VIN off that LeMans blue car pulled up this color. But if you look at the factory video with the actual LeMans blue car being made, it's clearly the LeMans blue color, which is this. And again, a standard Z06 Corvette color. So nothing special about it beyond being the right shade and mix of blue. But I thought it was cool to get, the VIN decoded and to see what the VIN said it was versus what LeMans blue actually is. So maybe GM Maybe GM just had to substitute in the Le Mans blue for that VIN, since no other Corvettes were made in that color, on the ZR1 that is. It looks perfect. Don't fuck it up. Oh, you're over. 0.1. Let's see if Tom screws up again. This is it. This is the moment of truth. The suspense is killing me. Oh, he's being so careful right now. Oh, it zoomed in. Oh my God, perfect. Color round 1. So I'm going to spray some so that if there's anything wrong with this car, they can point back to this video and it's on me. So I've never done this before, and you're going to watch and laugh, and we can all pick on how I do this wrong. All right, so full squeeze.
Full squeeze, like 6-7 inches back from that edge. Just hammer that back edge of the fender.
This is the Tom Elu difference right here.
Yeah.
You have to do it yourself. Is that perfect?
That was.
I'm not doing too much.
That was a coat out of fear. There you go.
With that, I've done enough. That's all I got. I'm back to the correct side of the camera here. We're on coat number 2 on these fenders. So we're in the booth here at Gerber, and we've got blue. We've got our Le Mans blue on the 3 of the fenders, and we're about to do clear, so I get to watch that for the first time ever, which is kind of sweet. But it's looking ridiculously good. I'm super happy in general with the color, obviously, with how it's going on. So more to come. All right, time for clear. We're in between clear coat coats, and we're doing. So Tom did. It was 4 layers of color on the fenders themselves, and then 3 of clear. And I'll go through a polish after this to make it look perfect. So there are some inconsistencies here and there where specs get in the paint, and or there's something else not perfect, but it will be when it's done. Thanks for watching to the end, you guys. If you want more car content from DDXauto, by all means, like, subscribe, and all that BS. And catch us on Instagram too at ddxauto.